Scott Bauer of Trading Advantage joins us now for Stocking Up. And Scott, we wanted to talk to you about upcoming earnings, including Facebook. What do you see in Facebook?
Yeah, you know, I really like looking at Facebook, especially in the wake of what we saw with Google earnings, because they move pretty closely. If you look on the last few earnings reports, Facebook has followed Google after earnings. So even ahead of the Google earnings that we saw yesterday, Angie, it's pretty bullish on Facebook. And you look to the upside here, and even for this week's options that expire later today, okay, Facebook was expecting in the at-the-money options here about a $3 move. Much of this was based off of, you know, Google earnings. I love the upside in Facebook here, not just because of Google earnings, but also going into earnings next week. So not only did I have a long play in Facebook going into Google earnings, but going out for Facebook earnings, I am looking actually up at the 120-ish strike. And there's been 120 blowing through all new highs.
That's a far way to go from here.
It is, but this thing has momentum. If there's a company out there that has figured out how to monetize different parts of their business, it's Facebook. And there's so many metrics that people are going to look at, but the bottom line is this company is clicking on all cylinders. There's been a ton of upside call buying. I'm looking at around the 120 strike. I'm probably looking at maybe some 116, 120 call spreads where 120 is that key there, but you got to love it here.
I hope you're right, but what if you're wrong?
If I'm wrong, then my max exposure is what I'm paying for these spreads. So for instance, the 114 straddle yesterday before Google earnings was trading about $2.50. So if I had bought that, which I didn't, I bought some call spreads, then that's my max amount. No matter what, if Facebook goes down $30, I can only lose what I'm putting into it. So what I'm doing for next week by looking at these 116, 120 call spreads for next week, these things are trading for under $1. So, if the stock doesn't go up and I'm wrong, I know my risk. I'm limited here, but there's so much upside potential here. I think it's a reward to risk trade that I really have to look at.
You are very bullish on Facebook.
I am.
You'll come back and talk about it after the news.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll have a smile on my face if it goes up, and I'll be the first one to come back here and say, you know what? I was wrong on this call, but I'm really bullish.
That's what we love about you. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Ange.